guys, vendor reset video. I've not done one in a while, so I thought I'd do one. Kids off school, I've got a bit of free time. So yeah, the good, the bad, the ugly. Let's get it. First named item, test subject. Really good gun to have. Really good assault rifle. We do use it quite a lot because they're perfectly in sync. Hitting an enemy grants 20% skill damage for 5 seconds. Using a non-shield skill or damage an enemy will grant skill. With a skill grants 20% weapon damage for 5 seconds. Damage increases are doubled with both buffs are active at the same time. So yeah, so I use this with a skill build basically. So I'll have a turret and a drone running, and then this gun buffs them and buffs me. So it's a really good gun to have for a skill build. Like I said, we use it sometimes with the I use it if I haven't got a capacitor for when I'm using my drone killer build. But yeah, it's really good. It's not bad. I mean, assault rifle health damage. I get rid of the reload speed, so it doesn't really matter. It's a pretty quick reload by itself anyway. And just put something else on there. But yeah, not bad to begin with. If you're a new player, you should always come and check this girl here, because if you're new and low watch level, I'm not, but on this hardcore character I am. But when you're early, if you come check her, she'll have blueprints for sale. She hasn't got any for me because I'm higher level, but like I said, if you're low level, she might have. So check her every week as well. Really good chest piece for a DPS build, or for DPS build for run and gun, or a DPS build for the raid. We do use this kind of thing a lot for one-shot builds. We use it a lot just for the 3 priest providence. I'll definitely pick up a couple of these because it's got the weapon damage, crit damage, and its explosive resistance. But you just swap that for critical chance. And the crit damage and the weapon damage is pretty good. It's about 80%. It's not bad. 2 rolls maybe on each, and you'll have that god rolled. And it's the perfect glass cannon. Damage you deal is amplified by 30%. All damage you take is amplified by 60%. So it's a bit of give and take. Obviously, those that know what glass cannon is, but perfect glass cannon is a good one. I mean, we live by the rule of, you know what I mean, shoot them before they shoot you. So the quicker you can kill them, the less of the 60% amplified you're going to take. So yeah, it's a really good piece. You should definitely pick that up. Okay, so next the countdown vendor. For those who don't know, it's to the right of the steps going up to the chopper, and to the left of the season vendor. These are the points that you get for running your countdown missions. It's the same items every week. It's always 3 named items, and then an item cache, an optimization cache, a season 10, and an exotic.
I want a deal too.
On the beat.
Always a pleasure, Agent.
Always happy to see you, Agent.
If you're a fan of LMG, you should definitely pick up the Black Friday if you can, if you've got the DC credits. It's been showing up a lot on the DC vendors this past few months, so yeah, definitely pick one up. I mean, I have got one, I think, somewhere in my stash. It's the perfectly unhinged, so it grants 22% weapon damage at a cost of minus 25% stability and minus 25% accuracy, but you can increase those with your attachments, so it's not a terrible thing to do. It's okay. I mean, the RPM is quite low for an LMG. That's why I don't use it a whole lot, but I do own it. It's not terrible. It's not a terrible gun. The rolls are a little bit, you know what I mean? They're quite low. It's going to take a lot to roll those up, but you can do it if you've got the materials, you've got the time, and it's quicker than farming for it, I suppose. You know what I mean? Because it's a named item. But yeah, if you've got the DZ credits and you want it, pick it up. Anybody that knows me knows this is my favourite gun. The RPK is my favourite gun, and the Black Market is the favourite of them all, of the RPK, because the skin just looks amazing on the Black Market RPK. It's a really good gun. The reason why I rave so much about it is because it hits like an LMG, but it feels like an AR. So it reloads like an AR. Your aim is like an AR. You aim down sight and all that good stuff. You know what I mean? It does exactly what it says on the tin. You know what I mean? It's a really good gun. The rolls are terrible though. I wouldn't buy this one, but you know what I mean. If you want to just try it out, you know what I mean. And like I said, and you've got the DC credits, then yeah, do it. The talent is not that great. I would want a better talent on it than that, but you're also stuck with the magazine size, the damage tag out covered LMG. I would definitely change the magazine size first, and then just to give this gun a try maybe, and then try it out. And if you find that you like it, then farm for a better one. You know what I mean? But it honestly, if you've never tried the RPK, you should definitely give it a try. Really good gun. critical damage mod, it's not bad. I mean, it's not great, but I always say anything over 10. If you're starting out and you want these mods, anything over 10 is worth a keeper until you get better. So if you've got the DZ credits, definitely pick a few of these up.
Necessary for all adults here to be able to defend themselves. Thanks for helping set up the firing range.
Raining RPKs this week. A lot better RPK, never mind the DZ credits one. That's why I hate doing them live, because hopefully people haven't bought the ones with the DZ credits. This is a way better one. The damage target I cover is maxed out. I would put a critical hit damage on the bottom one instead of the rate of fire, and then you just got to work on the LMG damage. And the eyeless is not bad. It's not a bad talent. It's not the greatest. It's not one that I would want on the RPK, but it's better than the talent that was on the other gun that was in the DZ vendor. Yeah, definitely pick this one up. This is a better one to test out. You're gonna get more of an enjoyment from it as well. It's gonna cost you a lot less to roll up to get to where you want it to be. But yeah, you should definitely pick this one up.
Welcome, Agent.
Raphael on the beat.
Thanks for your visit.
Okay, so this clan vendor is exactly the same as the one in DC, so there's no need to check this one. It's just the same.
Hey, Agent, you looking to trade?
My favourite SMG in COD, but it just doesn't cut it with it in Division. I mean, the rolls are okay. I mean, it's SMG damage, critical hit damage, and critical hit chance. And then it's measured, which is the top half of the magazine has 20% fire rate and a minus 30% weapon damage rate. The bottom half magazine has a minus 20% damage rate and a 30% total weapon damage. Now, which makes it an okay gun. The problem is the spray is terrible on this gun. If you've ever used it, you can see your bullets are all over the place. It's up close and personal, yes, it's fine, but Division isn't a lot of up close and personal. Division is about, you know what I mean, as you're running towards them, they're dead before you get there. You can't really do that with this gun. If you're an SMG fan, I mean, I suppose, I mean, you might be able to do something in the DZ with it, behind the shield, if you are up close and personal, maybe in conflict as well. But it's a letdown. It really is a letdown. I mean, it's like the M4 as well from Division 1. That's a letdown in this game, in my opinion. But yeah, the rules are not that great, but it is an okay SMG. Like I said, if you're up close and personal kind of person, then yeah, it's good. But if you need anything that's a bit of a distance and you like running SMGs, then the Chatterbox does, and it's an exotic weapon as well, does a lot better than any other SMG out there. Okay, that was it. Vendor reset. Okay, items. I mean, I don't want to sound like, you know what I mean, I'm shitting on the vendors, you know what I mean, because I'm not. You know what I mean, it's because my needs are a lot greater because I've been playing this game from day one. So I don't want. I know how easy it is to farm for items, and I know how hard it is to roll them up if they're terrible, if that makes sense. So a lot of the items that I see, it's not just that I don't like the gun, or it's not like I don't like the talent. It's how much work it'll take and how many materials it will take to roll the weapon up. So that's why I don't rave about every single item that I see. I mean, RPKs for days, you know what I mean. And stay away from the DZ vendor one. Get the one from the campus settlement. Not a bad critical damage mod. Not a bad SMG at this vendor. But as far as anything else is concerned, it's all down to personal preference. I mean, I say this every time I do one of these videos. These are not meant. These vendors are not meant to make a build. They're there if you're just missing a piece. If you're missing one piece and it happens to turn up and you can chuck it on for now. You're missing a backpack, some gloves, a mod, you know what I mean, a weapon, whatever, you know what I mean, and then you can chuck it on. You can also use them if your credits are high to trash. If you need the materials, so you can craft your own. You know what I mean? Sometimes the rolls from crafting your own are a lot better than the rolls from the vendors. So if you're flush and you've got plenty of credits, buy 20 of them, trash them and craft your own. You know what I mean? I've done that sometimes. We definitely do that when YAL comes around. That's why we do it, so we can have the YAL materials. But yeah, I mean, that is it. I mean, Division, it's gone a little bit backwards lately, and I think that's because of the update being delayed yet again. You know what I mean? But there seems to be gaming at the minute. I mean, I think it's all about money. It's all about timing. You know what I mean? They don't want to release it and then find out that they'd lose money. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. Because people have gone off Division, but that could be their downfall, because the longer they leave it, people are going to quit. People are going to leave, and then they're not going to make any money from the update. It's going to be really hard to get people to return. People don't tend to return as soon as an update comes. They tend to return 12 months later, and the update's long gone. You know what I mean? But we still play it. I still enjoy it. I do a lot of hardcore. I mean, we're trying to get hardcore raids together now. At the minute, working with a couple of people on PlayStation. So if you're interested in that, if you'd like to join a hardcore raid, if you'd like some help with hardcore characters, if you'd like some help with your build, normal raids, anything. I did the New York Hunters masks last night on my other account with a couple of buddies. Last night, so we do everything. I mean, and then just before that we was playing COD, you know what I mean, doing custom matches. We do everything in my Discord. I'll put the link in the description, so if you need any help. Yeah, so that was this week's vendor, the good, the bad, the ugly.